Let's go get her. Sweet little Cinderella Tressa, who we established was a serial killer last stream. Oh man. Okay, let's see what she's up to.
Those stinking pirates, I can't forgive them for this. I'm getting everybody's things back, no matter what it takes.
Her name is Tressa, and she is a merchant. A tiny port town in the coastlands is the only home she's ever known. Here in Rippletide, she cuts deals and stocks shelves, doing all she can to help her family's shops afloat. And from the quays she walked 1,000 times, she looks out upon the endless sea and dreams of a wider world. When she is robbed by a band of thieving pirates one day, her pride as a merchant won't allow her to back down, and so she vows to set off for the pirate's den. She will need daring allies on the path she has chosen. And we're gonna take Tressa along with us, of course we are. We'll swap out Philia, which may be a mistake because she's our healer. But you know what? We're here to make mistakes. We're gonna hear the beginning of her tale. This world is brimming with treasures, and I know that what I'm searching for is waiting for me out there somewhere. So I'll set sail from the horizon and the great big world that lies beyond. And we pan down dramatically.
Well, the shop ain't gonna stock itself. Morning, Ma. Morning, Pa.
Morning, Tressa. Looks like our #1 employee is ready for another day of work.
But Dad, I'm your only employee.
Sure am. And I'll start by stocking up the store.
My pop and I have a thing
seahorses, little lady.
where he calls me his favorite granddaughter, and I'm his only granddaughter, so I call him my favorite grandpa because he's my only grandpa.
Tell me, what are the 3 things
He also says I'm his
merchant
least favorite
needs
granddaughter.
most?
That's only when I've been a little naughty.
They need to be smiley, mannerly, and early. Thought you had me, didn't you?
You're too clever for me, Tressa. Now off you go.
Leave it to me, Pa.
Be careful out there, Tressa. Oh, those pirates have been causing trouble around the
I
tavern.
love her mom's accent.
If you see them, you make sure to keep a wide berth, you hear?
I will not be attempting
Got
that
it, Mom.
accent.
Be back in 2 ripples of the tide.
I like that. 2 ripples of the tide.
There she goes. She reminds me of myself when I was that age. Always running off somewhere, wanting to prove myself a full-fledged merchant.
Don't flatter yourself, dear. Our Tressa is something special.
That she is.
Let's go speak with the fisherman.
Oh,
Wolf ain't the hardest working merchant in town. He even beat some fishermen to the pier. Don't sound so surprised. It's gonna get annoying real fast. We both know the early bird gets the worm, or in our case, the fish. You're darn right it does. Well, here's the catch of the morning. Blue marlin, I see. A big one too, with lots of good meats on its bones.
I can give you this much.
For it.
Huh?
It's worth a little more than that. This one's a whopper. I guess I'll just have to take my business elsewhere then. You cooked snags' innards. I was willing to overlook the damage, but...
Alright.
Fine. You got yourself a deal, Missy.
Pleasure doing business with you.
You'd think that they would be able to see through Tressa's, like, shenanigans at this point, but...
Not bad.
You drive a hard bargain. You're born natural negotiating. I was wrong to underestimate you. You got that right. I may not look like much, but I can haggle with the best of them. I learned my lesson. Well, don't be a stranger.
Yeah!
I won't. Thanks again.
All right!
Next up, wine. So, Tressa can just buy things from people. That's her special power. Oh, there's the wine. Or take the scenic route. As one does.
Hello.
Oh, sorry. Purchase. We have the finest mead. Always looking for a bargain. Well, I wanted wine. I didn't see any meat on you, but I'm glad you had wine.
Another day, another deal. Deal so good, it was practically a steal.
Yeah, but I still use Therian
This
because
ought to
you
liven
get
up
it
our
for
little
free.
shop. Our little shop. Just me, Ma, and Pa. If I don't take over, who will? The ocean is so vast.
I always wonder, what do I really want to do? Isn't that topical? Just graduated university. That is literally my life right now. What do I really want in my life? And then I wonder,
What lies beyond the horizon?
Drop anchor!
oh, this is one of my favorite NPCs. The captain. It's so cool.
I haven't seen that ship around here before. Wonder where it came from.
It's pirates. See, he's so cool.
What a dreary town. But it carries a delectable scent. Its cuisine may be promising. What's the matter, lass? You look like a fish out of water.
Is this a trading ship?
Indeed, and I am its captain.
Well, Captain, the name's Tressa. I'm a merchant in this town.
A pleasure to meet you.
I'm sure you have all kinds of neat cargo on board. Say, do you mind if I take a peek? I'd love to see what you've brought from overseas.
You have a true merchant's eye, lass. You gaze at a simple trading ship as if it were made of solid gold. Alas, I only allow passage to those I trust.
Aww. go check it out.
Sneaky Tressa. Tressa is sneaky. Like, oh yeah, I'll go get it.
Busy as a bee, that one.
But it's not good. Mm-mm. Don't, I beg you. That's all I have left. Then we'd be in the same boat, matey. We got nothing left ourselves, ain't that right, Mac? Aye, Mick. And when we be needing something, we be taking it. It's what pirates do after all.
But...
Please have mercy.
Sir!
Cap, I got the goods from that there shop.
You ninny?
There be only one captain around here, and it'd be me. Everyone knows I be the captain. You're my first mate. We'll see about that, Mac. You scurvy swine. Aye, we will, Mick. You scabby bottom sea bass.
Oddscots!
Captain, can't you both be the captain? Fine. Now shows us where what other treasure you be hiding.
Hey!
Stop that! Says who?
I won't allow
Says
it.
me. The people here are merchants and fishermen doing all they can to put food on the table. Have a heart. Don't steal what little they have from them. It's hard to read. It's my defense. How's this for heart? I'll give you one chance to shove off, kid. But I... Best be on your way, little one. We're doing grown-up business here. I'm not going anywhere. Well, what you got there, kid?
Yo-ho!
It's rainbow wine. And it'd be ours now. Hey! About like you won't appreciate it none anyways. We're doing you a right favor by taking it off your hands. Now say thank you. Give it back.
Lass,
That's enough, lass. But Captain,
I think again.
you got pluck, I'll give you that. Yeah, but they don't look like the types who listen to reason, savvy. He's so cool. That little livered scallywag knows what he's talking about, kid. Best take his advice to heart. In this world, the strong take while the weak quake. I don't remember the voice I gave him. I just know it was deep.
Bye-bye now!
Thank you kindly for the loot, you deck-wet worms.
Fare thee well!
Aye, it's been a bloody pleasure.
There's no need to pretend.
Lass, your legs are trembling.
Oh.
It's just a cramp. That's all.
Lass,
Not even the best merchants can buy back his life once it's taken from him. Oh, this is the voice I'm doing. If I can keep the accent, I don't think I can. I know, but... Why won't they just leave us alone? Those pirates should be out at sea. Instead, they're holed up in the caves of Maya, west of town. What do I do now? Thinking phase. Well, we know what we're gonna do. We're gonna go obviously steal it back from pirates, because that's 100% safe. And nobody's gonna stop us! Oh no, somebody stopped us!
hello there.
Going somewhere, lass? Captain? If I didn't know better, I'd say you were setting course straight for the Pirate's Sun. Awfully rash, wouldn't you say? Yeah, it changed. It went from an
Well-
accent to another accent. I don't know what this is. I know, but... And still you intend to go, I see. That must mean you have a foolproof plan of attack. And the weapon, of course. You wouldn't dare go empty-handed, would you? I'm surprised it's actually lasted this long. Only a fool would think they could haggle the wares back from dastardly pirates. I was not a right pirate for any of those accents. I know, but I can't just sit by and do nothing. Those poor people might starve if they don't get their belongings back. I'm not gonna remember his voice on the way back either. On my honor as a merchant, I can't let them get away with this.
Oh?
A fine choice of words, lass.
Really?
Really? Aye. If you're so determined, I won't stop you.
However,
On the condition that you let me help.
Huh?
How so? I'm willing to part with some of my wares if you think they'll prove useful on your journey. If there's something that catches your eye, consider it yours for the right price, of course.
Deal.
Consider myself to death, Tressa. Okay. What do you have? I'll come back and get that. What do you have? Oh, I do actually need to buy this stuff, I just remembered. It's like part of the actual... Well, got discount. Nice. No. Oh, I know that Sleepy's the only thing I had to buy now. Oh no. I think the other stuff was a discounted rate. I'll just buy the stuff that I got. Well, I missed the first one, but that's fine. And what would you need sleep weed for? I'm sure those pirates must be exhausted from all that looting. So I thought I'd help them relax by slipping some into their wine. So cool. You're a clever one, aren't you? Off you go then. And be safe out there, lass. The accent is slowly
Thank
coming
you.
apart the further I go. Thank you. By the way, Captain, why are you helping me? Because my eye tells me to do so. And as a fellow merchant, I'm sure you understand. We appraise with our eyes, and mine tells me there's something special about you. That was not an accent at the end. I see. I feel like I'm the most trusted in real life. Thank you, Captain. Just a bunch of giggles and energy. And that should do the trick. And now to make a special delivery to the Caves of Maya. And so I'm on my way to the Pirate's Den. Really? You gonna help me? I can't thank you enough. You've got a heart of gold. Now I've slipped some of the sleepweed into their wine. And once they've dozed off, their stolen wares be as good as mine. Okay, let's head for the Caves of Maya. Can I still buy it from... No, they're not there anymore. Okay, well, I lost it on a nut, but that's fine. Not the biggest deal. I probably should have traded Therian on my party, because Tressa does the same thing as Therian. Maybe. Just maybe. We'll be fine. We'll be good. I did remember to heal up before this, right? Yeah, I think so. Let me just get this chest, and we can see if I get into a random encounter. I should really get into a random encounter. Why have I not gotten into a random encounter yet? There you go.
Come on, I've got better things to do.
Okay. Let's try to... Yeah, let's try to beat him this one round. So we get more job points. I should be able to do this. Yeah.
My turn.
Prim, please. Okay, we didn't finish in one turn, but we
Out of my
still have a
way.
chance to take no damage from it, which would be good.
What next?
Fireball. Because then we get extra gold. Yep, there you go. I could just probably bonked it a couple times, but that's fine.
You should have studied harder.
There you go. It would have been nice speed in the first round, but we still got some good stuff out of it. Okay, and then I saw a treasure chest down here, so let's grab that as well. Plum. Good, I can give that to Cyrus. No, see, now we're getting all the random encounters.
I'll make this quick.
I don't have invasive maneuvers on, do I? I don't think I do.
My turn.
Yeah, we can do this. It's fine. And then, because this is gonna go more than one turn, we're gonna see if we can get Whirling Grace up. Fireball. And that should be anything else.
Here I go.
Okay, Tressa, what can you do? Merchant skills. Collect. Do we want to collect? I don't think I need money. So let's just attack. Okay. You know what? Let's try to make one place.
Oh, flames! Flames! Rock!
Not bad. A passing.
Okay. Slowly but surely, we're making it to the caves. Let's go. There's a treasure chest up there, so we're getting the treasure chest first.
May I have this dance?
Okay. So we're gonna use lightning, because that's the only one I have that hits all enemies twice, so we can break everything.
My turn.
And then we're gonna smack this one. Perfect.
I am ready.
Then we'll get Prim to hit this one.
My
Then
turn
we'll get
now.
Tristan to hit this one. And then, because we already can do it in one turn, unless I'm building Grace, I would rather just not get the extra gold. I would just rather get the extra gold. And, hopefully
show is
experience boost, but we didn't get that this time, but that's fine. I just might have Therian give her some SP then before we get to the boss, but that's fine, I have a while to go. Let's get up to get this treasure chest. Perfect clarity, okay, that's good for Therian. Not Therian,
I've done
for
my
Alvin.
research on you.
Okay.
My turn.
Fire, that's not ideal, but that's okay.
An interesting dilemma.
Yeah, I'm stuck doing this. Okay, that's fine.
Flames! Flames! Rock!
I'll definitely either need Cyrus to level up or I'll have to get Therian to give him some good stuff.
My turn
Okay,
now.
Tressa. Who is left to attack this one? Okay.
Now, what next?
We're gonna bonk somebody then, apparently, because we're all out, so let's bonk you. Good bonking. Therian, can you share SP to Cyrus, please? Thank you.
I am ready.
Prim, you're gonna attack them. Perfect.
Let's
Tressa,
do
you're gonna
this.
attack them. Then next turn we can do full Whirling Grace.
What is the logical course of action?
We're gonna get you to bump you down. So you don't want to kill everybody. Tressa, you're going to stab a bunch.
My turn.
Therian, you are going to steal some SP.
I appreciate it. Really.
And you killed it. Okay, well that was not
And
perfect, but it's not bad. Okay, let's head down to the caves this time, we're actually for real. Yes, it's over here. Yes, I say that, but let me just get this treasure chest first. There's always another chest. There's always another chest. Okay, lightning. Let's do Cyrus, please thunder everyone. Perfect. Prim, you're just going to stab at this. Perfect. Cool. Tressa, let's get you to do that. Okay, that was not great. Don't hit somebody. Don't hit somebody. And you hit somebody. Okay, well there goes a bonus, but that's fine. Prim, just slap them. Cyrus, you're gonna bonk. Tressa, you're also gonna bonk. Okay, don't confuse Prim. Don't confuse Prim. Okay, bonk. Thief skill. Okay, how much you back? Okay, I lost one on that interaction. That was not great. Prim is going to the Wielding Grace though. We're gonna see what happens. Okay, don't kill it. Prim, you're doing too much damage, girl. I need you to give me the bonuses. Okay. Okay. We'll survive. We'll make it. We'll make do. Okay, this time we're really heading for the caves, I promise. Okay.
Hey!
Ahoy there, me hearty.
Ah,
Not you again. You looking for trouble, Brett? No, siree. I came to apologize on behalf of the town. We should have known we didn't stand a chance against you swashbucklers.
Will this do?
This is for you. I hope you can forgive us. Wine! The captainses would be really happy to see this. The captainess. Captainess. I can't say that word. Bottoms up. I don't know, I just had a lot of sugar today, guys. I'm so sorry. Hello! How are you today? Har har har. Those landlubbers didn't even put up a fight. Probably didn't even know how, from the looks of it, the crusty barnacle of a town don't get many pirates. The strong take while the weak quake. I'm doing good. I've had too much sugar, apparently. I'm slowly losing my mind, but you know, that's okay. You gotta get through these streams. And that's the way the world works. Have you had a good day? Words to live by, courtesy of Captain Leon Bastral, Scourge of the Sea.
Hi.
Apparently this guy has a really high voice. I don't know why. I thought it was so low. We set out to follow in his footsteps. Ain't looked back since. There ain't no better life than just taking what she wants.
sir.
Captain! Captain! I told you there ain't room enough for 2 captains around here.
You got that.
Right, like I said, you're just the first mate.
Ah,
Set your squabbling aside, captains. We got more wine here.
yo-ho.
Again, I just like... Did you say why? Okay. The pirate kid came by, said our town was sorry for what it done. Do you work the like night shift, or are you? It's what time is it here? It's like 6:30 here. Are you in a different time zone? Those landlubbers are fast learners, or they're too yellow belly to put up a fight. Arr.
All right.
A toast to the landlubbers. To the limp-legged jellyfish of Ripple-Tide.
Cheers.
Cheers, mateys.
Cheers.
To pirating life. Oh geez, that's really early. I would ask ask why you're still up, but it's not my choice. It should be just about time. All right, let's go. I commend you for staying up that late. I am a granny. Once it hits 10 p.m., I am... Pillow hits my pillow. Head hits the pillow. English is hard. My head hits the pillow and I'm out.
Whoa!
Yeah. Well, good luck to you. Well, that was easy. Unlike trying to fix your sleep schedule. Huh. That's what you get for underestimating me. But, try to hang on. Good luck with that. I cannot. Even when I was, you know, doing coursework, I couldn't stay up past 10. Yeah, I have no excuse. I am a native English speaker. I was also at work today, and my brain is kind of, done for the day, apparently.
This is the beginning of your end.
I am ready.
My turn. An interesting dilemma.
You're, I don't know if this sounds weird, but your grammar, like when you're writing it out, is really, really good. I couldn't tell. So, again, I don't know if that's weird for me to say, but it's very good.
What is the logical course of...
And we're just gonna go.
Out of my way.
I am ready.
But you, people in Germany, they learn English and French too, along with German. I think I had some friends who were exchange students from Germany once. I don't know if that's true or not. Oh, was I going to get a chest? Did I grab the chest? Yes, I did, okay. Where am I going? Okay, how would I actually try to pay attention to the game now? Oh man. Okay. Okay.
Out of my way.
I am in Canada, so we learn French up until grade 9, which is high school. But I'm in French immersion, and that I even finished my undergrad degree in French, so sometimes my brain does not want to work in English, so. Oh, what are the other two languages? Like,
I am ready.
what are two other? Yeah, what are the other two languages? Like, I guess I would think one of them has to be Spanish, but what would the other one be? Unless it's not Spanish, then I'm just wrong.
Here I go!
Okay, okay. I mean, it's not lazy. It's like hard to learn another language, and I just having to learn another language already, like English for you, it's like that's enough. You don't have to learn anymore. You committed. You're done. You're fine. I don't know any German. I don't know. Hello is like hello is just hello in German, right?
The show is over.
Okay. Okay. Am I still poisoned? No, I'm good. I think. See, I traveled to Germany over March break. I think all I remember is bitte for please, danke for thank you. I think that's all I remember.
Beginning of your end.
Oh, okay. Okay. I don't remember a lot from other languages, so again, you're one step of me. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I went March break 4 years ago now, and I think I knew more when I went. I just didn't obviously retain enough to remember enough to have a conversation with people. I learned how to order a ticket, say thank you, here's my money, and where's the bathroom. I think that's all I learned, and I was perfectly able to get through. That is that probably served you well during school, honestly.
I am ready.
For me, it's like if I don't use it, it's gone. Like after I finish an exam, I don't remember anything. Like it does not occupy any room in my head anymore.
My turn.
I am ready.
Now,
I always
out of
Chinese.
my way.
I have a friend who speaks Mandarin, and I cannot tell apart the different tones, and I think that would be my downfall if I ever tried to learn like Mandarin or Cantonese. It would be like I'm not doing the right tone and actually saying a bad word. I just went the wrong way. Whoops. But Japanese is something that I would love to learn. I just don't know if I necessarily have the the inspiration to learn, as you put it. I feel like I don't have the mental bandwidth at the moment to try that. Where am I going? Okay, I do have to go past here. I guess I was just hitting the body and it wouldn't let me pass.
Now, what next?
Those are some big words. I actually don't think I know what archaeological means. If you would love to explain, I would appreciate it.
Out of my
But
way.
I am ready.
my friends would be so mad at me. I have a couple that study linguistics, and I feel like they've told me what this word means before. I can't, it's just out of my brain as soon as I learn it. Let's actually do this.
Now, what next?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I am ready.
What to do?
I have been told that in every language I speak, I have a pretty bad accent. So, even in English, apparently I have a pretty bad accent. So, I feel like if I were trying to speak any language where you have to have like a specific like clear tone, people are gonna laugh at me. Yeah, okay, let me go get this treasure chest. I think there's one up here. Yes, there is. How do I get to you? Oh, getting this one. Yes.
Open for business.
Back at my old job, I had a couple people who were trying to teach me some Hindi words, and they would laugh at me because I ended up saying, like, it didn't sound right at all, and I'm like, I'm trying, I promise, I'm trying.
I am ready.
And I'm sure that, some people, when they're trying to teach you a language, they're like, oh yeah, you're doing so well, even though you're doing horrible. I mean, there's some people who are just like, don't speak my language ever again. Just, it's not good. Don't try. Speak English. I'll figure you out.
Out of my way.
The amount of times I've been told that when I went to Quebec, and I was like, I'm bilingual. I speak your language. I'm actually certified bilingual. Like, I can speak your language, and they're like, speak English. Don't do
I
it.
am ready.
Don't do it.
What to do?
Oh, trust me. Sometimes I get those phone
Out of my
calls,
way.
and I don't understand what they're saying either. So I can only imagine.
Can't finish.
It is a very strong accent sometimes to try to distinguish where a word starts and ends. Where am I going? Can I... Ha, that's where you are.
May I have this dance?
Thankfully, I don't really have to call anybody at my job now, or really talk to people, so I can kind of just sit on my computer all day and just message people on MS Teams. So I don't even have to really speak to people anymore either.
Flames, rain, draw.
What to do?
I just have to read a lot. That's the downfall of my job. You have to read so much.
My turn.
Let's do this.
I'm ready.
But how late are you trying to stay up? Because like what time do you want to go to bed to fix your sleep schedule? Is the question I guess I'm asking.
Oh, flames, rain, draw.
Let's do this.
Out of my way. I'm ready. Right on there.
Okay. Let's keep our fingers crossed, see if this goes well. Okay. That's good. Oh man. Oh, you poor dear. That's a long time. That's when I get up for work. I cannot.
Now, what next?
Well, I hope you make it. Okay. Yeah, we're on completely different time zones. I get off work at 3:30. Oh man, that's rough. I'm not a night person. Let me start at 7:30 and I'm good to go. I can leave work when the daylight's still out. I hope there's treasure in your dreams. Because I'm taking all the rest. Yeah, because there won't be any here when you wake up. What are you doing here? That was not his voice. Me? Summer is always too hot for me, and I am very pale, and I don't like going outside, but I still like the illusion that I have a choice to go outside, if you know what I mean. Well, I just came back to get the cask. I'll be going now. Oh, that's mighty kind of you.
Mac!
I prefer fall, because it's still like a little warm, but it's cool enough that you're not getting sweaty. And also it's not too, like, there's usually a lot of overcast, so it's not too bright out either. Mac, you lazy sack of bones, get up. We got ourselves an intruder. What? I'm not low enough in the register. Uh-oh.
You.
Hey, I know you. You're that brat from town. Oh. I gets it now. Ye came to steal our loot while we was sleeping, didn't ya? You don't miss a thing, do you? You got guts, kid. But guts alone won't get you far in this world. I should have saved. And I also should have healed up. We don't forgive none what tries to take our hard-earned loot.
What?
Yeah, I wanna learn a bunch of speedruns. Hard-earned, you stole all this. This is gonna sound really silly. I play on Switch, and I love playing like super long speedruns. And so there's a speedrun called Galdera, which is like all side quests. And you can complete the game that way. Sorry, it is called all side quest. And there's nobody who's run it on Switch, on speedrun.com. And I'm like, I can get a world record? Let's go. So I am going to be going through all the speedruns this summer, hopefully. And then I will culminate into that big run, and hopefully I don't make too many mistakes. But yeah, I wanna learn a couple different game speedruns, but for right now, I figured I will focus on Octopath. I totally did not read the line of dialogue. You don't understand all the love and care that went into making those products. How hard those people have to work to earn the satisfaction of their customers. And it's up to merchants like me to make sure those products find their way into the hands of those who can appreciate them.
I won't allow it.
So on my honor as a merchant, I will get these goods back. Yeah, he plays the PC version.
You got that.
Or yeah, he plays the PC version. And so there's the leaderboard is split into two. There's Switch and there's PC. Unless he's if he's gone and done it recently, I'm gonna be so upset. Please don't tell me he has the Switch one, because I can't compete with him. He's too good. Don't expect us to go easy on you. The world's a harsh place, as we're about to teach you. I'm gonna have to check after stream. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he plays the Steam version. So.
Now, what next?
But yeah, he basically has like world record or like near world record on everything else. He is. I can't watch his speedruns because I can't follow what he does. I'm like, okay, I'll try to work up to this, but it's probably not gonna happen. I need to move myself so I can see what he's weak to. So excuse me, I'm just gonna, don't mind me. I'm just moving myself over here, and we're good. Let's try to hit Mick. Okay, that's not what he's weak to. It is truly impressive though what he's able to do in this game.
My turn now.
My turn.
Are you weak to fire too, or no? No, okay.
I am ready.
Yeah. It's funny. I'm like, yeah, let me run an RPG that has so much like randomness in it. So much RNG in it, and I'm like, oh yeah. But then I know I'm gonna get so mad when I don't get good RNG. And I just will be like, well,
My turn now.
I guess my run is over now, let me just reset.
I am ready. Knighthood, bring your shade.
My turn.
I definitely will have a bunch of notes with me when I'm running because I'm not gonna remember half the stuff I'm gonna need to do and what the backup strats are for when I fail to do them or I get bad RNG.
What to do? Won't hold back.
But just right now, it's nice just playing casually and able to just make all my mistakes now and get through everything.
I am ready.
Yeah, I hardly ever have good luck with RNG.
Knighthood,
So
bring your
I'm just gonna always say it's the friend I haven't met yet.
What to do?
One day I'll get acquainted with good RNG. Let's fireball one.
I am ready.
I mean, I say that, then I'm also... I don't play video games like the best, most effective way 99% of the times. So I'd probably say it's bad RNG, but then I'd probably miss like a billion ways I could do good.
What is the logical course of action?
Sorry, I don't know what that joke means.
How about this?
Aaron's...
I am ready. Nighthode, bring your shade.
Let's do this.
Oh, I've been doing something silly this whole time. Aaron G. Oh, okay. That's funny.
I'm ready. Nighthode, bring your shade.
Yes, I need to meet some good, a good Aaron G. Until then.
Let's do
What is the logical course of action? Let's try this.
I am ready. Nighthode, bring your shade.
what to do.
What is the My
My turn now.
I keep doing that. I keep forgetting he's protected.
I am ready.
Okay, wait. Okay, good.
What is the logical course of action?
And a good bonking.
My turn now.
Let's use that. Okay, perfect. And then Therian can just fire him.
Don't play.
Sometimes you know how to play. Sometimes. Bonk.
I am ready.
Okay. Let's fireball really quickly.
Flames, rain, wrong.
And Tressa.
Out of my way.
We're okay. We're good. We're surviving.
Don't.
Let's do this.
The funny thing is, in
The logical course of action.
in all side quests, you actually start with Tressa. Or at least the run I'm doing. So I know how to do this when Tressa's the only person in your party. But as soon as I'm like, oh yeah, I have so many other party members, my brain's just like, you don't know what you're doing anymore. So let's just play badly. But
Let's do this.
I am doing all first chapters this weekend, so I need to relearn how to do this.
I am ready.
But I think she's the second person you get. I think you, if I'm remembering the route correctly. I'm definitely looking at my notes after this. I'm pretty sure it's Cyrus and then Tressa.
Out of my way.
So, we'll definitely have to learn that.
I am ready.
She is a very strong character, especially when you can just have enough money to spam merchants at people.
My turn now.
I don't think I leveled her up nearly enough on the way to the cave. I think that's my fault. Yes. Especially if you can get
I'm ready.
the ability that lets you, whatever you do on one character goes to all the characters. If you max like 9 sidestep on your whole party, and then you have like reflect veil up, you're just, you can do anything you want in a boss fight and they can't hit you. Yes, that's it, thank you. Now hand over those goods.
Damn it all!
You're one tough barnacle to pick, but we're just getting started. Maze. I think that's my problem. I have so many nicknames for all the abilities now that I don't remember what they're actually called. It's like, oh yeah, the one that does this. Everybody knows what I mean. Okay, let me move myself back. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. We good? No. I think we're good. You're a ninny for nothing, for challenging us all on your own. Yes. In this world, the strong take while the weak quake. I mean, I've always loved Primrose, personally. I think she's like one of the best characters. Time to learn your place, you squirmy little maggot. But that's because my casual playthrough, I had her so over leveled by the time I was doing everybody else's chapter that she was just like 300 damage with a dagger, and everybody else was doing like 20. So I was like, oh yeah, she's just the best. And I'm like, maybe it's because I over leveled her so much. That's far enough. Those who only pick on the weak and defenseless have no rights to speak on the ways of the world. The world works.
What's that?
She is the waifu. 100% waifu. But the question is, who's husbando? Because the internet cannot decide on that. It's obviously Cyrus, but that's just, you know, the right opinion. Well, if it ain't the lily-livered scallywag from before. Ulbrich. Ooh, interesting. What difference does one more make? Get him! I say... Because I like angsty boys, it's Cyrus, Therian, then Ulbrich, and then Alpin's just too sweet. I can't consider him a husbando. He's like actual husband material. He done swapped our decks. Just who are you? I think Ulbrich's a little too old for me. Maybe that's why. I mean, he's only like 30, whatever, but I'm like, a little too old. I think any pirate worth his brine would already know.
What?
That blue spear.
Oh!
With the strength and swiftness of a viper.
You can't be serious.
Could it really be?
Captain Leon Pastrana.
So cool.
What?
Yeah. If Hannah were a guy though, she'd be top tier husbando. Captain, are you really the Leon Bistral? I name though a pirate no longer. Now I'm just the captain of a humble merchant ship.
What do we have here?
It is hard to speak in, so it's fun to listen to and like read, but when you're trying to like say it out loud, I'm like, Here's a lesson for you lads, from a true man of the sea.
Prepare yourselves.
Dead men tell no tales. Number one husbando is truly actually just Leon. But he's not an actual choice, so I ain't ready to be a dead man yet. How about him, mateys? Else it'd be lucky for us. Just give me a guy with like long hair. That's what like Cyrus. Cyrus is like top tier. Their feet are as quick as their wits are slow. Captain?
Lass.
Call me Leon, Mass.
Mr. Leon.
Thank you for saving me. I believe one good turn deserves another. Now have you gathered all you need?
Yes.
Yep. All that's left is to bring back the goods. Excellent work. Now you can return home. Your honor as the merchant, all the greater. I must make for the docks. It's night time. I set sail. You're leaving so soon?
Of course.
The sea calls me, lass. But before I do, why don't you come by my ship?
What's the matter?
What are you waiting for, lass?
Well,
It's just, you said you only let those you trust onto your ship, so... So climb aboard already.
Lass,
It took a great deal of courage to stand up to those pirates. And I believe such bravery is deserving of a reward.
huh?
Reward?
aye.
I've collected countless treasures from the farthest corners of the world. They are my most prized possessions. And you may take whichever you fancy.
Really?
Really? I could never take something so precious from you. It's okay, lass. I insist. That was not an accent. Unless you don't care much for treasure, When you put it that way, I can't really refuse. That's the spirit.
Whoa!
I always knew the world was full of treasures. But I never dreamt I'd see such wonders. This is beautiful.
Oh,
Oh ho, fine choice. What strikes you about the painting, lass?
Well,
I don't really know. Out of all these incredible treasures, this one, it speaks to me. It's like I can see into the artist's soul. I can feel what he felt, all he experienced in his life. That is love unforgotten, or work left behind by Bastian, a famed painter from a land to the west. He was quite the admirer of women, and married 4 times. And yet he could never forget the memory of his first love, who tragically passed when the two were babes of 13 years. It was his life's work to depict her as a woman grown, the beauty he knew she'd have one day become, working on the piece until the end of his career. Today it is one of the world's most famous works of art. Wow, I never knew. Mr. Leon, would you mind if I looked around a little longer?
of course.
To your heart's content, lass. A born merchant? That one. I can see it in her eyes. She knew not a thing of Bastian, yet identified the painting as a masterpiece in an instant. I thought this was just a sleepy seaside town, but this girl... She just might be a shining gem among the rocks.
huh?
Did you say something?
Yeah!
This is the one! Is it alright if I take it, Mr. Leon?
This is...
Let's have a look now. I'm afraid this old thing won't suffer much. If it was left behind by a man I once lived on board in my younger days. I lost the accent. It seems I neglected to throw it out and it got mixed in here. It's best to choose something else, lass.
I'm not so sure about that.
No. I want this one. I can't really explain it, but... it feels like it's calling to me.
Mm-hmm.
Is it now? Consider yours then.
Thank you.
Mr. Leon?
Fare thee well, lass. Perhaps a day will come when you and I meet as rivals. But I won't be beat. I swear it on my honor as a merchant. Weigh anchor, men. The ocean calls.
Sorry.
I saw it with my own two eyes. Within those dusty pages, it felt like there was something that would change my life forever. Can't wait to go home and read it all.
Okay, let's go home. And then I don't have to talk for a little bit longer, which is really nice. Oh no. I do have to read. Within that book were the records of a traveler, one who had journeyed to the far ends of the realm. Spellbound, Tressa forgot time and read every one of his adventures.
This world is brimming with treasures. And I know what I'm searching for is out there somewhere.
So, I'll set sail for the horizon. And the great big world beyond.
That settles it. It's time I see the world.
What?
I'm going to leave Rippletide and become a traveling merchant. I'll see the world and have customers from every corner of the realm.
Oh, Mommy. Just think about what you're saying, dear.
Traveling merchant? I won't have it. You're not even a stationary merchant yet. You need at least 2 more years of stocking the store, and 3 years of working the shop front. That's
Dad's.
5 years before you're ready to go anywhere.
Sorry, Pa. My mind's made up.
Yeah, it's I had a friend who didn't even realize that she didn't beat the game. Cause she didn't beat Galdera. Cause she just couldn't figure out one of Kit's side quests. And so she's like, oh well, I finished all the chapters, I guess I'm done. Because I don't really want to do the rest of the side quests. And I'm like, no. You're not done yet.
Oh, darling! This is our little girl you're talking about.
I know.
And some of the
feeling
bosses
this
that you
day
fight just don't really make
Is your
sense
father's daughter, after all.
unless you finish everything.
In the end, being a good merchant boils down to experience. And that's just what you'll find out there.
Like the
Go and see
sockeye,
the world, Tressa. Until
when
heart's
you're playing, you don't really understand what the significance is to the greater plot, and then you're like, oh no, oh my god. You don't realize the horror of that moment.
I understand. But I can't help but worry, Tressa.
Yeah.
Do take care of yourself out there, won't you? Be strong, and may the sacred flame light your path.
Yeah, it would,
Thanks, Ma. Thanks, Pa.
like, I understand why there's no, like, character interactions. But yeah, it truly is. It's like, oh, well, I wish there was, like, a flag, like, during a cutscene or something, so
But I'll come back
that
one day,
more
and you'll see
character
just how much
interactions
I've learned.
could happen.
We wouldn't know what to do if you didn't. After all, you're our #1 employee.
Oh.
I mean, that's also, it's a lot of dialogue to write too, just on the off chance you have somebody in your party. And then I would feel disappointed if I missed out on somebody's dialogue because, you know, I did certain chapters out of order.
This journal? The author only filled half the pages.
Yeah.
The
And if
other
you're me, you
half
get
is
horribly
still
lost on the way
blank.
to the final boss, so yeah.
Guess I'll just have to pick up where he left off.
I mean, especially with, like, Ophelia's, because it's like,
I'll
oh,
write down
enter
everything.
town. There's a problem.
Any stone
Is there a
unturned.
small child? Okay, fix the small child's problem. Cool, proceed to next town.
From the next chapter on,
Unless,
This
except for
will
the
be
last one,
my
whereas in which
story.
case, help your sister child.
I'll travel far and wide and journey on until every last page is filled.
Which is why I think I liked Ulbricht's chapter where he's in that like tournament. I thought it was kind of fun and neat, and it, because it wasn't a dungeon, it was like, oh, okay, this is interesting. And there was like a different setup to it.
One way to find out. See ya, Rippletide.
And then I always thought they let Cyrus's like deduction stuff kind of go a little bit to waste.
My adventures as a merchant are just beginning. I'll start by following in the footsteps of a nameless traveler. And journey far, far beyond.
I was just really over leveled when I did Ulbricht's second level. So I was able to kind of just like cheese it almost. Okay, let's go pick up Ulbricht actually. He's our last one. Oh, I should probably. I didn't know about the Bewildering Grace ability to level up, so I was out here grinding like why isn't it working? Why isn't it working? I've been leveling for so long and I still feel like I'm not doing enough damage. And then I looked online and somebody was like, oh yeah, you just do you use Bewildering Grace, and I'm like, I could have been getting 5 times experience multipliers this whole time. So I was a little perturbed by that the first time I was playing. Yep. And then it's also a pet peeve of mine. I would have liked if all party members kind of stayed the same level. Like, it went to all people, because it sucks when you're like leveling. Yeah. I am not looking forward to running Golden Axe, because I know there's one time on the leaderboard that's like 2 hours. I'm like, that's gonna be me. I'm gonna be like 3 hours.
I am ready.
Do you run anything for Octopath, or because you know a lot?
Nighthode, bring your shade.
It's entirely RNG. I'm gonna go into work tomorrow and I'm gonna make that joke and nobody's gonna understand what I'm saying.
My turn.
And then I'm gonna tell a friend and they're gonna be like, I've heard that a million times, when didn't you get it? It's so obvious. I'm gonna be like, okay.
Nighthode, bring your shade.
Oh, what games are you playing? Okay. For some reason, I can't. I liked Bravely Default 1. I just couldn't get into Bravely Default 2.
Where's the nearest
I just couldn't do it. But is it worth it? Should I give it another chance?
I've done my research on you.
What to do?
Okay. Yeah.
I am ready.
Okay.
Nighthode, bring your shade.
Oh, I mean, I still have the game, so I'll definitely have to try it out again.
My turn.
Okay, yeah, I don't think I got that far enough to be able to switch any classes. So.
Interesting dilemma.
Oh, I messed up. I should have. That's fine.
Flames, rain, roll.
I do like that when, especially in RPGs, they let you choose how you want to play. Because there's been so many times I'm like, oh, I really just want to blast everything with magic. Okay. I was playing it, with a friend. So we took turns playing. I think we beat the true boss.
You should have
It's been a couple years now. Do you like Bravely Default 2 better than Bravely Default 1? Yes, okay, yes, then we did beat the true boss. Which way am I heading?
Open for business.
It's been so long, I'm trying to remember everything. Oh my god. What do I actually remember from Bravely Default 1?
I'm ready.
Let me think about this. Oh no, what I'm doing. I hit the wrong one. That's fine. That's actually not that bad.
Turn now.
Okay.
Interesting dilemma.
But he doesn't have any magic. That's why that was bad. Okay, that's fine.
Let's try this. Out of my way.
We still have a chance to make it through.
Nighthode, bring your shade.
Yeah, if I'm gonna be spending a lot of time playing a game, it better have a good soundtrack, or else
What to do?
it's such a major part of playing a game experience. It's like I can overlook like bad writing. I can overlook not always the best game design if I'm rocking out to a good soundtrack. I mean, it's pretty normal, but that's why I really like I mean, I really like all the Fire Emblem games, like Fire Emblem Awakening, like that soundtrack. I'm like, oh, I put so many hours into that game just so I could hear everything again. I mean, I have to look into that then. I haven't seen those on my For You page, but I will definitely look into that. I feel like the only thing I've seen like, oh, it's a masterpiece is the Gerudo music from Ocarina of Time. But that is also very much a bop.
I am ready.
That I listen to unironically as like a workout song.
My turn now.
What do I want to do? It's better.
Now, what next?
I have spent so much money on soundtracks that I probably should be ashamed.
Out of
But
my way.
okay, I need to play this. I buy a lot of soundtracks. That's my curse. I'm like, oh, I like this. How much is it? Mine.
Knighthood, bring your shade.
Let's do this.
And we'll just have Therian hit here. And then we'll see what we get from this boost.
Watch me now.
Yeah, I would love to go to a concert for like video game music or like. But yeah, I don't think I would. I would really like the experience of seeing it live, but yeah, having other people around me like moving or like yeah, I don't think I could. I would like that part of the experience.
Where's the nearest tavern?
I mean, I'm also the person who will like shush people when I'm watching a movie at home. I'm like, it's the good part. Is that actually a thing? I always thought it was like something that you only saw in movies.
Your end.
I am ready. Knighthood, bring your shade.
I mean, I'm also super into like musical theater, and so for me, sometimes when people are like clapping before the song is done, I cannot. I'm like, no, shh, you're done, leave.
You should have studied hard.
Seriously, I should not be around old German people then. Am I heading their way? Yes, I am. Okay. That's actually pretty funny though. Even happy birthday. Like, you're just like, do they do it when you're singing them happy birthday too, or just like anytime somebody's singing happy birthday?
Teach you a lesson.
I am ready.
I mean, my flaw is that I sing along, and I'm off pitch, so I'm probably ruining somebody else's experience. When the music hits, you clap. Oh no. That's so funny.
What next?
So at a certain point, you're gonna become an old user, and then you're gonna start clapping, and that's when you know you're not young anymore. When the music starts hitting too good.
I am ready. Knighthood, bring your shade. The show is over.
That's so funny. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, here's your husbando. I'm gonna butcher his voice, and I'm so sorry in advance. He won't be your husbando after this. Those brigands. What villain would take a defenseless child as a hostage? Hold fast, Philip. I'm coming for you. I only have 2 guy voices. It's just like this. His name is Ulbrich, and he's a warrior. Here in Cobblestone, a remote village in the Highlands, he hires out his sword under the assumed name of Berg. Once a great knight, he lost both land and liege, as well as his reason for wielding a sword. Yet one fateful day, bandits raid the village he now calls home, stealing off with his protege, the young Philip. Ulbrich takes sword in hand and sets off after the brigands. He will need worthy allies on the path he has chosen. Yes, we're taking him along. And we'll switch him out for Therion, I think. Yeah, we'll switch him out for Therion. Okay. Yeah, that would make sense. 8 years ago. I guess it's kind of the thing like when people snap to music too.
Is he man or beast?
I can't snap, but
He's but one, yet fights like a score.
Gods have mercy. That's the unbending blade of Hornburg. Ulrich Eisenberg.
You know my name. And so to business. Who will be the next to die?
I don't know too much about people's militaries.
Look about you! We have the numbers!
Enemy reinforcements on the left flank.
I have friends who are in political science, and they try telling me about these things, and I like linguistics. I just can't. It is stick in my head.
To Sir Ulbrich's side, men. The blackguards have had their way for long enough.
Matters not. We're done here. Sound the retreat! Withdraw to the rallying point!
Sir Ulbrich, I feared we would be too late.
Nothing I couldn't handle. Can you hold this position?
You make for His Majesty's camp, sir?
Just so. Our foe attacked from both flanks. We have no orders from the crown. This concerns me.
His Majesty is well guarded, sir.
Sir Erhard is with him. I know this.
There is no stronger knight in the realm. Other than yourself, of course. With Sir Erhard at his side, I'm sure His Majesty is in no danger.
Perhaps not, but we must be certain. I would know how the battle unfolds. Besides, word from the king always lifts the men's spirits.
As you wish, sir. We will hold this ground.
Oh.
Be safe, and may the gods guide your blade.
And yours, Sir Ulbrich.
That is,
Heavens have mercy.
yeah, I can understand
His Majesty's
why
own
people would
guard,
be upset about that.
slain to the last man. Who could have done such a thing? Earhart. Where is Earhart?
So, it was you.
I mean, Canada's military has always been about, like, peacekeeping. Or at least that's the, narrative that they put up, so
My liege.
we always hear more about relief measures that we try to assist with.
Earhart, what is the meaning of this?
Yeah, I can understand why people would be,
What have you
a little bit
done?
concerned if that was not the image that was portrayed.
Ah!
Have you not eyes? The king is dead by my hand.
What madness? What treachery is this?
No madness here. Call it treachery, if you will.
I thought you a friend. A brother!
Just to show, like, Shakespearean drama. I love it.
Brothers indeed. How many times did we cross swords like this in the practice yards? And how many times have I told you? I see your every move, your every strike before it falls.
As I see yours.
Ah, but you've not seen everything. I saved one trick for the day I knew would come.
Always the same dream. Ah, Philip. What is it?
Crivens, how did you know it was me, sir?
One must always be on his guard, even when he rests. Yes, a knight. No, I am no knight. Just a man with a sword, and nothing more.
If you say so, sir. But there's lots of men what carry swords that can't do half of what you do. Oh, I almost forgot, sir. The headman's looking for you. Says he wants a word. He didn't say about what.
Tell him I'm on my way.
Yes, sir.
This chapter and, like,
I'll go ahead and
Hannah's
let
chapter
him know, sir. He'll be in the
before you
square.
set out for the
You know.
boss are, like, identical. It's like, talk to the headman. Train up some
How
people.
many years has it been?
Something
since
happens.
Ulrich
Head
fell?
out.
My liege lost. My land in ruin. I wandered aimlessly. After a time, I came to this village. Here, I earn my keep as a hired sword, hiding behind another man's name. Defending the villagers from bandit raids, teaching young men how to handle a blade. Not a glamorous life, but it puts food on my plate. A man like me knows only the battlefield, worth only as much as the blade at my side, and the arm that swings it. When that blade fails to save my sworn liege, what does that make me? For years, I've asked myself that question. No answer still. At least, not one I like. One thing I do know is that I owe this village a debt. A debt I intend to repay. But that's enough brooding for one morning. The headman's waiting.
At least he's self-aware. He's like, I'm brooding. It's fine.
Berg, sir.
Ho there.
Done patrol, sir. Nothing to report.
I see.
Good to hear.
Hmm?
2 of you today. Usually only one man does the rounds.
Yes.
Aye, sir. Headman thought it best there's brigands in the hills of late. Poor Motion gutted for his corn purse just yesterday. It was a grisly sight, sir.
Indeed.
These are dangerous times. One can never be too careful. I hear the headman is looking for me.
Just so.
Ah, he mentioned that, sir. He should be over in the square. Now, excuse me, sir. Morning patrol resumes rounds. Oops. I can never actually talk to NPCs on my first try. I just go right past them. Same thing with Tress.
Oh.
Oh, Berg. There you are. Good morning to you, sir.
I see.
Good morning to you both. Philip said you wanted to speak to me.
Ah.
Yes, I get straight to the point. We've had reports of bandits in the hills.
I see.
I see you've doubled the patrols.
Why, yes.
Yes, I was also hoping to ask for your aid. With bandits looking, the villagers don't venture into the hills. We cannot check the traps nor collect firewood. It's quite the predicament, to say the least. Leave it to me. Where can I find these thieves? As for the precise location of their den, I fear I cannot say. I sent some of the men out searching, but...
Berg, sir.
In the meantime, could you put the militia through their drills? Our men are keen, but they don't know a pummel from a pike, if you get my meaning.
As you wish.
Consider it done.
Beg pardon?
Sir, if 'twould not be a burden, might Philip join in the training? If he is willing, so am I. Oh, he's more than willing, sir, I assure you. Been pestering me for weeks to ask you. That's a brave lad. Oh, I forgot his voice. The boy has pluck and ambition, and he finds a worse man to look up to than Berg here. Ever since my husband died, in the war, you know, it's just, the boy's getting to the age when he needs a father. If I'm Ulrich, I'm like, probably not me. I'm not responsible enough. Oh no, I didn't mean to say. Your boy is already a credit to the village. It would be my honor to train him.
How can I ever repay you?
You are too kind, sir. It's settled then. Train the lad well, see that he does his mother proud.
I see.
I will. Okay. Yes, we know how to challenge people.
Tis a good day for battle. Now then, out of my way!
It always bugged me that for Albrecht in his challenges, you can use items, but when you're doing cannons, you can't use the items. It's only...
The thrill of the fight.
I guess, but she has like healing people, like healing animals she can use. But it always bugged me that you couldn't. You attack with boldness, but you leave yourself open. And so a simple counterblow quickly strikes you down. You must remember, balance in all things.
I see.
Balance, right. I'll try to remember that, sir. Okay, and then you.
Tis a good day for battle. Victory shall be mine.
Oops.
Victory.
There you go.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
It's no good, sir. We're no match for the likes of you. You are too hesitant. It is important to protect yourself, that is true. But you will never win a fight if you lack the courage to strike. If you say so, sir. That said, if you fought side by side, you might complement each other well.
Indeed.
I was just thinking that myself, sir.
Just so.
Better than the sum of our parts, eh, sir? What do you say, friend? Fight side by side? Two heads better than one, right?
What's this?
Something the matter, sir? What? No, sorry. It's a fine idea. Train together and you will be capable soldiers one day.
Yes.
Sir,
I thank you.
the two of us will go on patrol then, by your leave.
I see.
Yes. Good. If you would. Sir, me next, please.
No.
You are not ready yet. You need to work on your form.
Hey, come on!
Aww. Do the drills as I showed you, and you'll be sparring soon enough. You have talent, lad.
I do?
I see.
Not many boys your age take the sword so quickly. I've trained my share. And I've trained my share. Crivens! Thank you, sir. My father, he's you know, gone, sir. Died in the war. So I've heard. Mother's looked after me ever since. All on her own, sir. But soon I'll be a man grown, and it'll be my turn to take care of her. She is a lucky woman to have a son so brave.
Hey, thanks.
So, you see why I've got to get stronger, sir? I have to protect Mother, and everyone in the village. After all she's done for me, I owe her that much. I, too, once had someone to protect. Sir? It's nothing, lad. Just old memories. Keep at your training, and you'll be a strong man before long.
You got it.
I will, sir. Mayhap I should make round to the village. And by that I mean I'm just gonna walk 2 steps. Brigands, we're under attack! Berg, sir! Brigands from the hills! My ex, he started playing Albrecht and he lost the first fight, like this fight here, and I was so confused how he did it. I'm like, it's not possible to fail. What did you do? But these dirty peasants didn't know their place. We're outnumber them. Surround them. Stick a blade in their backs before the boss finds out swineherd slowed us down.
That's
Do your worst, you brutes.
That's right.
You're not getting past us.
Damn it!
Damn it all. These swineherds know how to fight.
Look.
Sir!
I swear on my blade.
Good work, men. You did well to hold them off. But I'll take over from here.
Artscots!
And who in the hell are you supposed to be? He's a bleeding fool if he thinks he can take us all.
Oh.
So you got a fancy blade, eh? I know you so. Hedge Knight, I cut down my share of your betters.
The hell?
I'm telling you, this one's trouble.
Indeed.
You both have the right of it. I'm but a common hedge knight with no name to speak of.
Have at you.
But if you've come looking for trouble, you've found it. Stow it all, catch your tongue.
Aye.
Enough prattle, let's cure him.
I will not fail. Now then.
There you go. This fight is just pretty simple. I mean, we could use a soul stone, but we might want to save them for. Are we back? Are we good? Are we good? I think we're good.
Damn. How about this?
Are we good? Let me just.
Have at you.
Okay, yes, it looks like we're should be good. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Thank you for letting me know though, because it didn't say anything on my end. So that would have been a lonely time of me just talking.
Victory shut out of my way. Now then. Victory.
Yeah, usually my internet's pretty good, so
With each battle, I grow stronger.
I guess we can just blame Belle. You can handle a blade eye. This ain't the end of it.
That's right.
When the boss hears about this, you're a dead man, you hear? We'll see about that, won't we? My boy!
Hey,
Oh,
come
that's
on.
Phil's mother. Oh no. Let me go, you ugly. Hmm? Oh, Bergstone, they took him from me. My poor Philip, he was trying to protect me, but those animals. Damn it all. Forgive me, sir. There were too many of them, and it doesn't matter now. We have to save the lad.
Let me see.
We know where they are now. Holed up in a cave to deep in the mountains.
Indeed.
Yeah, when I was on March break in Germany, I think I just used my own data. But I do remember people telling me that the internet was kind of iffy to not rely on it. But sir, we have to do something. They might kill the boy.
No.
If you leave now, who will protect the village when the thieves return? No, you would be playing right into their hands. But I mean, we were by Dresden for a couple days. So, I don't know how the internet's like over there, but they were telling us that we needed to have, like, cell phone data to survive. Alone, but sir, even you? You stay and guard the village, at least until you're sure they're not coming back.
Ah.
Chief? I really like Dresden.
Forgive me.
Yeah. You are the boy's our only hope. Can you do this work?
As you wish.
Consider it done. Is internet done by like the government or is it private companies? Because you think if it was private companies, they would want to actually have a good product. Oh, okay, is that why? Please, bring him back, safe.
I swear on my blade.
You have my word. Okay. And so I must go to save the boy from these ruffians. What's that you say? You wish to lend me your aid? You seem like you could hold your own on the battlefield. It would be my honor to call you a comrade. Philip has been taken by the brigands' den north of the village. We must make haste. Okay, I might just actually want to steal some stuff here. Or screen eyes. Oh, I don't have theory in my party. Actually, never mind. let me just actually progress the story then. Oh, really?
Berg, sir.
That's kind of the, I lived out in, like, the country. Not, like, super... I lived, like, country Ontario, so, like, still not that bad as other places. And I remember it'd be, like, you would try to download, like, watch a YouTube video. Like, a 10-minute YouTube video. It would take, like, 2 hours to download. But, I moved to a city, obviously, now. And the internet's been pretty good, but this is, like... There's incentive for private companies to give good internet because there's so many different internet companies around that people will just switch if it's not up to their stuff. But I've definitely had to live through like bad internet.
I am ready.
An interesting dilemma.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah,
Victory shall be mine.
for the couple of years that I had like bad internet, I could never go back to it now, and I can't imagine what it's like then if it's that bad. Like I don't doubt you, but I couldn't. I'm too accustomed to have things actually load fast. Do you like I have an office job. Do like offices have like decent internet, or is it still like that bad? Because I could not imagine trying to do my work, and most of my work's like done through the internet. I could not imagine trying to do my work and like a web page takes like 5 minutes to load. I could not.
Interesting dilemma.
I would lose my mind. I couldn't do it.
Now then, out of my way.
I am ready. The moonlight lights.
But I will never complain that I have bad internet again.
Now, what next?
Okay.
Let's do this.
I am ready.
I guess. That's not great.
The battle is truly joyous.
You see, I always thought that we were told to have our own cell phone data when we went. Because there wouldn't be that many spaces? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, my job, I mainly work on documents on like a company's company version of like a Google Drive. So I always have to have constant internet access to be able to like edit those documents. So my job revolves 100% around internet, and whenever the internet goes out, it's usually out for like hours and hours. So that would be if it took that long to load a web page, I probably could only get like 1/5 of my work done. It's just a lot of reading and like checking numbers against other numbers. It's not like I personally would find your job of like driving through the night and checking on places way harder. One, because, you know, it's like the night shift and I cannot handle that. I'd be sleeping. And two, because we're all remote right now, like everybody works from home, I have so many opportunities to kind of get up and like stretch and, you know, get a glass of tea or water. And our company, they're also very much like, oh, take all the breaks you need, like you don't need to always be at your computer. So I think it's a relatively easy job.
Let's do this.
Yeah, you say you get used to it. I'm gonna be like, no, I would not get used to it. I am. I like my sleep, and I like my sleep when I get my sleep. And if that's interrupted, I'm very cranky.
The show is over.
But how did you get into security, if you don't mind my asking, or if you can answer that? That seems like there's a story behind that.
Oh.
Ah, okay. Look who's come. Have you got something, Hedge Knight? Move aside before I cut you in two.
Oh.
You have courage, I'll give you that. But who are you anyway? Never seen no Hedge Knight swing a blade the way you do.
Indeed.
I live with a bunch of people, so it really, I don't choose when I go to bed, or when I sleep, because sometimes people will make a bunch of noise through the night, and I just wake up, and it's not a good situation. Then you'll step aside if you know what's good for you.
The hell?
You're in our land now, Hedge Knight. We give the orders here.
That's right.
You have skill, but you're a man like any other, and you'll bleed it as red. Get him!
I will not fail.
That is kind of funny though, if you just have somebody like come to your door and like they're hitting your doorbell and they're like, why isn't it working? just have a fake doorbell.
What is the logic?
Oh no.
What to do?
Oh no, I could not handle an airport. How did you live before those 2 years? Because I guess, do more planes come in during the day, or do more planes come in during the night?
Not bad.
Normal? I'd be walking around with like huge dark circles under my eyes. I would not, no sleep. The most crankiest person you'd ever meet. Very unhappy all the time. Okay. You're very good at adapting. I'm very much like the most minor inconvenience, and I'm thrown out of whack for like 2 weeks. Let's head this way. Yeah. Is it by like a highway though? I guess the roads wouldn't be that busy because there's no airport for cars to go to either.
I am ready.
just always lived in like, well, that's not true. When I lived in Toronto, it was, no, I guess I've always just lived on quiet streets.
How about you?
Okay.
I'm ready.
Let's do this.
Now, what next?
Oh, that's good. That's nice. I feel like
Out of my way!
in Canada you can still live in a nice neighborhood, and
Now,
doesn't always mean that people will not be doing stuff really loud at night.
I'm ready.
No!
Like, I live there's a lot of like military people around where I live, so they're better than where I used to live before I moved.
May I?
Oh, good. Oh, good.
I am ready.
Yeah, the worst was when I lived with a bunch of university students. It was, I would be the first one up because I would leave for work at like 5 a.m. or I leave for class at like 6 a.m. depending on what day it was, and they would be
What's it do?
up partying until God knows when. Like probably like 4 a.m. and I would be dying.
interesting dilemma.
Yeah, I just live, I always lived around a lot of white people. Just where I've lived. So I don't know one way or the other for me.
Knighthood, bring your shade. My turn now.
How about you?
Well, like in small towns, you usually have a lot of, you have a really high concentration of like white people.
I am ready.
It's pretty rare if you see somebody else who isn't white.
The battle is truly joined.
I mean, even in my degree, where it's a bunch of like white people, but I was studying criminology, so. But it's also, I was studying it in French, and there's not a lot of like francophones are also pretty white, just because of history.
I am ready.
Victory!
Here I go.
I am ready.
Let's.
Thus ends your lesson.
I think I might still have to heal everyone. Yeah, I do. It's fine. How are you doing though? You're still got a lot more hours before you can go to bed. How are you feeling?
Ready or not, here I come.
What is the logical course of...
I am ready.
Fine, okay.
My turn.
Are you gonna eat something before you go to bed, or?
No.
I am ready.
Let's do this!
Okay. Good choice.
I am ready.
Let's do
No.
Today was my mother's birthday, so we had some not some crackers, we had some burgers, which was nice.
I am ready.
what to do.
No.
Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay. Not the worst.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
I also have so many healing grapes. I don't mind spamming them. Okay, let's actually head towards the boss. Okay. Let's get that. Oops. Let me get that and that. Okay. Do and then cover. Okay. Everybody have everything they need. You can use one of those, and then you can also use one of those, and then Cyrus, I'll give you those. And then we'll save. And then hopefully we don't enter a random encounter on the way to the boss. Let me just...
Let us fight with honor.
I see chest, I have to grab it.
I am ready.
So we might have to redo that menu. Just to make sure everybody has all their SP.
What is the logical course? Have at you.
Okay.
I'm
Just gonna dance some people to death.
My turn now.
And Cyrus, you can bomb. There you go.
Thus ends your lesson.
Hey, Tressa. Yeah, I'll give her a plum anyway. And then let's head in to do these bosses.
Oi.
Do tell me about this friend of yours. Knows how to fight, does he?
That's right.
He sure does. He's stronger than all of you put together. You won't stand a chance.
Hey, come on.
It's not a joke. Stop laughing. You hear that, mates? This head knight's the strongest blade in the realm. If he thinks he can beat all of us, he's more madman than knight. This ain't a fairy tale, boy. Real knights don't piddle away their days in company of swineherds. If he's a knight from the stories, a damsel in distress might serve a better bait. Reckon we should go back for your mum? Stop it! You won't be laughing when Sir Berg is through with you. Sir Berg. Now that's a frightening name. Look, my arms all are trembling.
Stow your tongue.
Shut up, all of you. Boss.
Aye.
Working the boys got more courage than a lot of you, and more wits to boot. So less yammering and more sharpening your stabbers. But boss, ain't no way the head knight'd follow us here, unless he's mad and all.
That's right.
Aye, it ain't like his own son or nothing. Why should he care? Why indeed? Things could get interesting though, if he does show. Always had a soft spot for men with more courage than sense.
Care. Aye.
Like the boy here. What do you say, laddie? Care to join our little family? We're always looking for men with pluck.
Not on your life!
I'll never join you. I'm gonna be brave warrior like Sir Berg. You hear that, men? The boy says he's too good for banditry. That's also just Albert's voice. Think you're the only one who feels that way, boy? Let me tell you something. What is it, boss?
Sir!
Sir!
Sorry I'm late, lad. Got held up along the way.
Aye, look. It's the mighty Sir Berg in the flesh.
And the music picks up. and I'm like,
Yes, man. Now do you get in here anyway? Where are the lookouts?
Bleeding in the dirt, last I saw. Stay back!
Did he just... He parried the boss's blow? Hang me, but I ain't never seen no one do that before. You're quick, all right. And strong. Clearly, no common hedge knight, are you?
Just as you are no common brigand. That blade.
Like it, do you? It just so happens to be a present from an old friend.
Earhart?
Oh, you know the man, do you now?
So it is his blade.
yes.
As if I needed another reason to cut you down where you stand. How do you know Earhart, rogue? Speak, or I'll slice your throat.
Ah, you've got a score to settle. Is that it?
You're ready for this information, man. I have one question. You're like, I gotcha.
Fine, you said his name. Look, I don't know what passed between you and Earhart. But if you're looking to ask questions of me, my good sir, you'll have to earn the right!
I will not fail.
Oh, sure, if you don't mind.
I'm ready.
What is the logical course of action?
The battle is truly joined.
Let's do this! The winds of fortune are howling.
I am ready.
Oh yes, sir. You have permission. Are you able to do it, or do I need to change a link somewhere? Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Stay strong.
I'll have to check that out after the stream.
What is the logical course of action?
Yes. No. Unless like I don't know. I don't understand when people like unless you're trying to be a super douche about it. Ooh, I'm stop that. I don't understand why people would kick somebody for posting like. Especially if you're like trying to help somebody out. You're like, oh, I have this cool thing, like, here you go. I'm like, I can be like, oh my god, no. Doesn't make sense to me.
I will cut you down.
But thank you, I appreciate it.
Now, what next?
Okay, Prim's okay. You're okay, Prim.
I am ready. Watch me now. Knighthood, bring your shade.
Okay.
What's it do?
Have at you. Out of my way.
Now, what next?
You're gonna bonk.
I am ready.
When in doubt, bonk.
My turn now.
The battle is truly. The battle is truly.
I am ready.
Here I
What's this?
I am ready.
Oh no, Cyrus. Oh no, buddy. It's okay, hang in there.
Let's do this.
Victory shall.
Do I have the thing that fixes unconscious? Fusion, sleeping. No, I don't. Okay. That's a bullshit.
I am ready.
Cyrus, you just be a little sippy boy for one more time.
Out of my way.
Hey. Yeah, I have enough time to. I don't need to panic about that. I'll give that to you, Ulbrich.
What is the logical
And we have a lot of bombs, so we can bonk.
Now,
Then I will give that to Prim.
Let's do this.
Then you can do that.
Now,
And then we will bonk again. Because bonking is always the answer. I will let Tressa rest.
What's it do? Time for a break.
have at you.
I am ready. The moonlight glows.
The battle is truly joy.
We're gonna fireball.
What's it do?
Ah, you can put it in. You can poke.
I am ready.
You can stab. Well, that was easy.
The show is over.
I thought I was gonna have at least 2 more turns. I think Prim has killed all but one. All but one boss of her. And now I will have my answers. How do you know Earhart?
Aye.
We fought alongside each other, served together in a band of mercenaries. He was already an old hand when I shined up, helped me out, showed me the ropes. A sellsword. And where is he now? Thank you. I appreciate it. Damned if I know. When our group disbanded, we went our separate ways. I feel like I only know, like, the impractical information. Like I have the information I know from my casual playthrough. I have the information I know from like speedrunning and like going through speedruns. But like anything in between, I'm like, it's not me beating my head with it. It's not me learning all the cheap strats. I'm like, I don't know what this is. After that, I drifted from one town to the next. Tried one trade, then another. But swinging a blade's the only thing that's ever come natural to me. So here I am. Times are lean and man's gotta make a living. Anyone can use a sword arm like yours. You could protect the people instead of stealing from them.
Aye.
I could. But honest work takes more wits than the gods saw fit to bless me with. Never meant to do anyone no harm. But life doesn't always give us a choice in the matter, does it? Choice or no, you must answer for your crimes.
Aye.
Aye, I know the score. But I got my men to think about too.
Oi.
Easy now, men. The Hedge Knight has the right of it. I've got more than enough blood on my hands. Live by the sword and... Well, you know how it goes. A man has to own up to what he's done.
No.
Enough blood's been spilled here today. Surrender and I will see that you and your men are not harmed. You do me a kindness, Hedge Knight, and so I'll do one in return. I told you I didn't know where Erdhart is, and I don't. But I know someone who might.
Aye.
Gustav's his name. Sir Gustav. Some call him the Black Knight or other such flushed up nonsense. Erdhart taught us both how to use the sword back in the mercenary band. You should find him in Victor's Hollow. And this man will tell me where Erdhart is?
Aye.
He might. Then again, he might not. Still, if you want to find him that much, I reckon it's worth trying.
I can see it in your eyes.
I saw your eyes, Hedge Knight. They were dead like a fish. But the moment you saw my blade, they came to life. Dead? Have I truly been? But what does a common thief know of men's souls?
Look.
Berg! The gods are safe. The villagers are they're all as well, sir.
That's right.
Round up the thieves and lock them in the village jail. Berg. I could have sworn I heard that. Gods be good, Eisenberg! Should have known it, the way your eyes lit up at the mention of Erdhart's name. Aye, you're no Hedge Knight. You're Sir Ulrich Eisenberg, the Unbending Blade.
Huh? What?
The Unending Blade?
Damn it!
They said he was slain when the Hornburg fell.
But...
I heard he lived, but scarce believed it until today. Is it true, sir? Are you a real knight?
No.
Long ago, lad. Long ago. Too many men in the scene. Let's be on our way. We've kept your mother waiting long enough. There, I can't only do two varieties of guys' voices. Yes, sir. Sometime later. This village has been good to me, but it's time to move on. I shall find Earhart so that I might find the reason I wield this blade. To find a man named Gustav, and God's willing, Earhart himself.
Indeed.
Victor's Hollow, the man said. That's where I must go. I had stopped believing that I would one day don these clothes again. The journey would be a long one, and I have no reason to tarry. Okay, let's leave town.
So you truly mean to leave us?
You have shown me nothing but kindness. I am forever in your debt.
Oh, it is we who owe you, friend. Were the choice mine to make, you would stay with us forever. But it is your life to live.
We will never forget all you've done for us, sir.
The next time any dirty brigands come after us, we'll give them a good kicking in your name.
We're no knights, sir, but you've taught us well. We can protect our home, at the very least.
Glad to hear it.
I'm sorry, sir. Philip, he wouldn't come. Didn't want you to see him crying, most like.
I understand. Tell the boy I'm counting on him to grow strong, and to look after his dear mother.
Thank you, sir. I will.
When you've done whatever it is you must do, pray, come back and visit us. No matter how far your journey takes you, you'll always have a home here.
Thank you. And with that, I had best...
I can't leave that Philip.
It's all right. It's a good blow, lad. Strong.
Philip just wants to be a ninja secretly. He doesn't want to be a knight. He wants to be a ninja.
I'm going to keep training while you're away. Then, when you come back, I'll be even stronger. And then maybe I could.
It's okay, Philip. It's okay.
Aye, lad. I'll get stronger too. And we'll see each other again. You have my word.
You better not forget! A knight always keeps his word!
It's okay, Philip. And thus Ulbrich the Knight set out on a new journey. He would find his former comrade, Erdhard, and ask him why he did what he did. And mayhap he would discover that which he had lost. The reason why he wields his blade. What fate awaits him? Only time can answer that. Okay. I think we'll... Let's head up to Noble Court, and then we'll probably call it for today. And then I guess you'll you'll have to definitely find a way to stay up for the next couple hours.
It's a good day for battle.
Oh, I forgot to heal. That was kind of silly.
Victory shall...
Oh, we should be good though.
I will cut you down!
Oh, are you I can't play shooters. They make my stomach sick. But I have a friend who really likes Borderlands.
I'm ready.
Thus ends your lesson.
I should rephrase. I can't play first-person shooters. Yeah, everyone says it's really good, but didn't people had problems with the third one, right? That was one that people didn't like, or Is that another series I'm thinking of?
May I have this dance? I am ready. Nighthode, bring your shade.
Oh, okay. Then who do you mean in Overwatch? Oh, okay. Moira, okay. Moira's fun. My brother played Anna for a while. Is that Farrah's mother? Whoever the sniper is.
I am ready. Nighthode, bring your shade. The show is over.
Mercy's everybody's waifu, so. Supports don't get nearly enough credit, so thank you on behalf of on behalf of every. Yeah, I don't want to go in there. On behalf of every PvP fight.
Step right up.
I usually play DPS, so I definitely appreciate all the supports
Nighthode,
and tanks.
bring your shade.
Hey, I will just say it now. A lot of people I play with, they don't respect any healers. They don't respect any support. And then when they actually need them, I've seen it way too many times. The supports are like, nah, don't feel like it. I'm gonna go do what I want to do. You were very nice to me. And I'm not saying that they're wrong. I'm just saying it's very funny. Yeah, I should probably heal. I am very much also the vindictive type, so I can never play support because I would be the person to be like, oh, you talk to me with like a slightly harsh tone of voice? No healings for you. I haven't played in a while. I don't think I know who that character is. I think the last... I have a friend who's more into it than I am. Or he was.
Nighthode, bring your shade.
I'm not sure because I play when my friends want to play, but I don't know when the last time I played was.
Victory shall be mine.
Like, at least 6 months now.
I will cut you down.
Just because everybody's been busy with school.
The battle.
Oh, that was the wrong person. Whoops.
I am ready.
That's fine.
I am ready. The show is over.
Oh, okay. I'll have to ask my friend. They play a lot of support class. They play like everything. Like you need somebody and they're like, I got you. I'm like, okay. And then they played it well and I'm like, really? You don't have to show off like that. Okay. I can't imagine if the internet is so bad in Germany. What is your internet like when you're playing like those kind of games? Like, does like nothing connect, or can you only play with people in Germany?
I am ready.
So that everybody has the same crappy internet.
Now, what next?
Oh, I would be so confused and I would mistime everything. There's a reason why I play DPS. It's you shoot things, you try not to get hit, and then you only use your abilities to do the most damage or to get the hell out of there. Yeah, it's up and then stick to that side. Okay. Okay.
May I have this dance?
An interesting dilemma. A great inferno forced the land. Thus ends your lesson.
My computer runs Overwatch like a truck. So even it's when I'm lagging, but not from the internet. It's because my hardware can't keep up.
Let us fight with honor.
Oh, okay.
Now, what next? Thus ends your lesson.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
May I have this dance?
What is the logical course of action?
So do you play with a group of people, or do you just play with strangers?
I am ready.
My turn now.
I will cut you down.
I am ready.
Oh, buddy, you can go down. There you go.
Thus ends your lesson.
And then I stick to the right. Oh yeah, no worries. I don't think I even like finished off my question. Do you play with like a group of friends, or do you play like mostly by yourself? Okay.
It's a good day for battle.
Do you like playing with your friends, or is it more like, oh, I'm carrying these people?
Nighthode, bring your shade.
How about you?
Okay.
Now, a tempest of ice shall rain. Not bad. A passing.
My friends always kind of have to. Oh, okay, okay.
my research on you.
Are they, is it just because it's too competitive, or is it just because...
I am ready.
Oh, okay.
Victory! Out of my way!
My turn now.
I am ready.
I don't... I feel like I never put in enough hours into those kind of games that when my friends want to play competitive, I'm like, I'm gonna drag you down. So let's play quickly. That's fine.
What's it do?
That's a good point.
What's it do?
I am ready.
Oh, I think my... No, my control's okay.
The battle is truly joyous.
I am ready.
That's impressive that you got so far high up.
Let's do this.
The only, this is gonna sound so silly, the only competitive thing I play is Yu-Gi-Oh! And, after a certain point, it's like you have to invest so much time or just invest like so much money into it, and I'm just like, it's not worth it. I just play to have fun. I should really, yeah, you do that, please. Thank you.
I am ready.
That's interesting, really? What, or is it just like people speaking a bunch of different languages, or is it just, or is it like a concentration of like a language that you hear a lot? Okay.
Let's do this.
I am ready. The moonlight.
Yeah, the worst is when you're playing with a bunch of people and you're trying to communicate and like put a strategy together, and then people just refuse to answer. Like, I don't mind when people like if people are gonna like not have a headphone on or like not communicate, it's fine. But if they refuse to, like even, you know, be like, oh, ping in the chat, it's when I'm like, okay, we're trying to have a... Yeah.
What's this? What's it do?
The battle is truly joined. Out of my way!
I've been, I mean, it's like North American servers for where I am. So for the most part, it's pretty good. Like I usually play with my friends too, so it's not like we usually have enough to form our own team So it's not like we're hearing a bunch of, like, randos. Am I just really under leveled for this area, or just...
The show is over.
Do I talk
It's
to
like-
you yet? No, I'll bring Kit to you later. Let's, like I said, we're just going to probably go in and save, and then I'll say goodnight to all of you. And, wish you luck on staying up. Again, I could not do what you're doing. So, good luck! Yeah, but, with that, no, thanks for giving me company, and thanks for the links. I'll definitely have to check out this music. Definitely appreciate that. But yeah, have a great night, everyone. Bye.